Hello and welcome back to the honorary WrestleMania Anthem edition of Smackdown Out of 10. It's a big show today because of course we are just one night away from Payback, and yeah, we've got two big returns as well on the show. Of course, John Cena making his return, he's going to be around for a while with the actor strike and stuff like that, so yeah, you love to see that, and lots more on the card as well. But we started things off with John Cena, who was announced as the host of Payback. Jimmy also interrupted to explain what he did to his brother Jay. They came to blows and the GOAT laid Jimmy out with the AA. Cena may have hailed back to here to let Jimmy stand out, but it's very clear that the heel won this battle. He was presented like a top hack next to go, and Hardy looked out of place. If Jimmy can defeat Cena one-on-one in the match after this, he'll be quickly solidified as his star in his own right. It's also a great sign to see him, the crowd was fully behind Jay without him being in the arena. The Bloodline angle is truly producing stars, making the Usos into top acts, and I think, yeah, this really elevated it to the point, yeah, where like one of the Uso brothers, once you consider a tag team wrestler, can come out and confront Cena like that. So yeah, it worked peacefully. Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar were then teaming up together against Theory and Grayson Waller. Theory and Waller isolated Rey early until Santos made the save. The Aussie icon took advantage of Joe tackles knee, and Escobar hit the rolling thunder from down under, stealing the win. This was a good match that sold the potential of Mysterio and Theory as a more complete match at Payback. The former US champion picked up a win ahead of the rematch against the Master 619, but Waller picked up a decisive pinfall. WWE showed signs of getting behind the Aussie icon, but he's not won many matches on the main roster. This could be a big victory for him, especially if he goes after the US title. Escobar and Mysterio stayed a cohesive unit, despite the booking that led to Mysterio to 30 goals. And yeah, it feels like there could be a turn coming down the line as well. So yeah, many different dimensions playing into this, and I thought that all creates a really good segment on the whole. And yeah, really decent match as well. So yeah, 7 out of 10 for me. This was good stuff. Bobby Lashley then explained that he alarming the Street Profits because real recognises real. The Street Profits then gave the Almighty thanks for helping them. Lashley warned that they were power controlling championships. SmackDown moves significantly slower than Raw with most angles, and this is no exception. Lashley and the Profits are easing their way up the ladder of success, waiting the rivals right. This was a warm welcome because moment of clarity, stable clearly comes together to become a force that will be difficult to match. The Almighty showed the focus of Roman Reigns, undisputed Universal Champion, while Ford and Dawkins considered challenging KO and Sammy for the tag team titles. So yeah, that all works well. I think, yeah, the early signs of this day were very good, I have to say, kind of like the Hurt Business 2.0. But yeah, I think even more a complete one than that. If both of them go off their individual goals, we could be looking at a power stable coming very soon. We then got KO and Sammy versus Wild and Cruz del Toro. They rolled through their opponents with a couple of nice shots. It was all about a powerbomb to Wild. Zayn then hit a lever kick and followed up with stunning to Owens to seal it. While it makes sense for the tag team champions to win dominantly just one day after a title defense, the LWE needed more than they got. The two talented stars with plenty to prove. Wild and Del Toro have been the odd men out in the LWA. They could not afford a loss, especially one in this match short. The action was fine, but hardly showcase of anyone involved. It's just an easy booking option to remind people about Zayn, Owens and Judgment Day at Payback. So yeah, it gets 6 out of 10. Wasn't too much to it really. And overall this week SmackDown gets a 7 out of 10 from me. I thought it was a pretty solid show without being anything too remarkable for SmackDown. Some really decent matches on there, but I don't know, at the same time maybe I expected a bit more, I have to say. So yeah, it gets a 7 out of 10 from me. Solid, but yeah, could have been a bit more, I think, especially so close to a main event. So yeah, there we go. But anyway guys, that's the video. Thank you for liking, share, subscribe, and subscribe to the daily wrestling news and subscribe to the channel. It's going to be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.